Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for three more reviews. The great people at MVD Entertainment sent me over some movies to preview for you guys, and this is the first of the three movies for you. The first one I have for you is Iron Fisted Monk, right here. But this is what you will get when you purchase the movie. That's the front cover for it. Now, this was a really good movie. This was made in 1977 by Sammo Hung. You guys might know him from the 90s show called Martial Law that he starred with Arsenio Hall. And this movie basically is really good. I'll give you the synopsis of it. Basically is he's being trained by a Shaolin warrior. And what happened, these bunch of thugs called the Gauchos come into town and kill his master. And then while he's training, they also go and rape his sister. And basically they're just, these Gauchos are just creating havoc on little small towns in Hong Kong. And basically he seeks revenge for eventually what happens is the sister kills herself because she's so embarrassed by getting raped. So he goes in and looks for these gauchos in the different towns. But I will give you the synopsis of what they have here. The film was made in 1977, like I said. Hung also, he starred in it and directed in it, and apparently he's like a really huge star in Hong Kong. I didn't know this until watching a couple of his features that I've gotten. Hung would finally get his chance to fully take the directing reins with his former director by his side, who co-wrote the film, paving the way for Iron Fisted Monk. Rice Miller Locke, that's Hung's character, is a simple man trying to live a quiet life until one day the Mancho Bannermen, they're all the bullies that come into the town. And they kill his uncle in the process, who was training him to be a master. When a nearby Shaolin monk, I apologize, I'm going to hack these names, Sandy, easily defeats them and sees the fallen Luck. He offers them a chance to learn the martial arts in the Shaolin Temple. However, Luck's impatience with training sees him return to the town to witness even more ruthless organization by the Manchos, led by a depraved official. And guys, let me tell you about this. Apparently, this was rated X, or what they call it, rated 3 over in Hong Kong. And this would get an NC-17 X rating because the rape scene is pretty graphic. And they really smack up women in this one. It's not pretty to watch, I'm just letting you know. But they basically seek revenge for killing his sister and his uncle, the Shaolin master. The action is fantastic. It's really good. I didn't know Hung was that, good of a karate guy. I had just seen him on the martial law, and I had seen a couple of the movies previously, but he's very good. And there is a little bit of comedy in this, especially in the first 5 minutes of it, where they push the one guy into like a water vein, basically, where they just clean up and stuff like that. And I really enjoyed it. I gave it 3 Whoppers out of 5. I really had fun with it. The movie's an hour and 33 minutes. It doesn't feel like an hour and 33 minutes. It goes by so fast because there's so much action going into it. So I highly recommend that one. The second one is Tombs of the Blind Dead. This was really good. I gave this 4 Whoppers out of 5. I really enjoyed this. And the good thing about this was, this was the last movie I watched today. It's still in the player, but they had the English version too. And in this side, it has the original Spanish version of it. It had the Spanish and hybrid versions. And also what you get with this is, I really enjoy looking through this too. The Synapse Films movie catalog for 2023. And it tells you all their releases that they have out in 2023. And this is from Synapse. The first movie, Iron Fisted Warrior, was an Arrow release. This one is a Synapse release. And this one, let me get to the page. Okay. The first 5 minutes of it, you see a killing. Once again, this is a very graphic movie, so it's a very hard R. Okay, because basically in the beginning, you see the synopsis of it is medieval knights executed for their black magic rituals come back as zombies and torment a group of college kids vacationing. So this was made in 1971. It's made by Armando de Ostra. And this is the first of 4 films called the Blind Dead films. You have this one, Tombs of the Blind Dead, which is in 1971. The second one is Return of Evil Dead in 1973. The fourth is The Ghost of Galion in 1974. And the final one is Night of the Seagulls in 1975. And this sparked the Spanish horror boom in the 1970s. It runs an hour and 23 minutes. It goes by really fast. Really interesting story. Couple pretty girls in it. The stars of the movie is Lone Fleming, Caesar Berno, Maria Elena Arpon, Jose Thelman, and this has a ton of special features. I mean, Synapse really did a great job with this. As the original, like I said, it comes in 2 discs. It comes in the Spanish version and the hybrid version. I watched the American version, okay? But the special effects are really good, and basically all the makeup is fantastic also. Okay, the bonus materials on this one has the original theatrical trailer, which was really good. I enjoyed it because it was in Spanish. Although I didn't watch the movie in Spanish, but I like the overdubbing that you can get. A still gallery of the pictures from the zombies and stuff. That was pretty interesting. Revenge of Planet Ape, an alternative opening sequence. Awakening a Spanish horror cinema featurette by film historian Marcus Stigler. Sail Pop Templar music video. I didn't see that. I didn't watch that. I was more into the different things, cuts of the movie and stuff. Marauders from Mediterranean, a film-length documentary exploring the history of Spanish. This was pretty interesting because they went into all the other movies that he did on this. He did, like I said, Return to Evil Dead. They examined that whole plethora, and that has writer-producer John Russo, film festival deputy director Mike Hutchins. You have audio commentary by film historian Troy Howarth. You have audio commentary with Lone Fleming. That was pretty interesting. Audio commentary with Rod Burnett and Troy Gwynn. of the Nasty Cast podcast. I did not listen to that. I listened to basically the people who made the movie. Optional subtitles for deaf and hearing impaired. I enjoy that. Like I told you on the other review, I have a couple friends that are hearing impaired, so that's very good. English subtitles, Spanish sections for the soundtrack. Optional English subtitles for the Spanish track. Additional 1080p. And this movie looked absolutely beautiful. I mean, this movie was made in 1971. And it looked like it was just like literally made like last year. It really looked good. Synapse and Arrow do a great job with their releases. And it comes in 1080p. Both Tombs of the Blind Stone and Iron Fisted Monk come out on the 24th of October. And this one is $39.95, and the other one is $39.95 also. And they're really well worth it. I mean, if you like action, like karate movies, Iron Fisted Monk is great. And Tombs of the Blind Dead, that's fantastic. I really had fun with it. Let me had the case right in front of me. Okay, and this is Tombs of the Blind Monk. And if you can check out, sorry with the ring light, I'm getting used to this, guys. You can see all the special features. You can pause it. There you go, that's better. You can pause with all the special features it has on here that I had already read. And there's the cover. Really good movie. And the final one that I have for you today is a movie from 1985 that I think everybody has probably seen. But I think Harrison Ford should have won an Oscar for this. And it's Witness. There's the box. That's the original poster and the cover that you always rented back at the video store days. And this is it right here. Witness. All right. After witnessing, basically, this is close to home to me because I'm in Philadelphia, so this is pretty cool. Harrison Ford's a cop, a Philadelphia cop who basically goes to an Amish town to investigate a murder, and a little boy named Samuel. He's the only one that witnessed the murder. So, Kelly McGillis is star and Lucas Haas is the boy. All I remember from this movie is "Run, Samuel, Run" by Harrison Ford, and the most perfect scene in this movie is when he just points. There's he's at the Philadelphia police station. And Harrison Ford's on the phone, and you see Samuel look over at him, and then look back, and he's basically staring at Danny Glover, who was the killer, and he points, and basically Harrison Ford just takes his finger and goes down like that, and he just looks over at Harrison Ford and nods. I thought that was a great scene. Let me tell you about the movie first. Okay. Harrison Ford and Kelly McGillis star in this as would-be lovers from two different worlds in Witness. Peter Weir did a great job with this, by the way. When a young Amish boy inadvertently witnesses a brutal murder en route to Philadelphia with his recently widowed mom, Rachel, played by Kelly McGillis. She was on a hot streak. She did this, and then she did this little independent movie called Top Gun, if you ever heard of it. Yeah, so she was a real popular actor back in the mid-'80s. Detective John Booth, played by Harrison Ford, is assigned to the case with the desperate to silence the sole witness. Ford and his two wards are forced to hide out in the heart of Amish country as passions between Book and Rachel ignite. The killers are close in. Witness features a career best performance by Ford, earning him an Academy Award nomination. I still think he should have won. I think William Hurt won that year for Kiss of the Spider Woman, who about 8 people seen. So, but this movie I really love. Okay, this is what it has in it. Now, mind you, I got the screener copy of it. So it has the fold-out double-sided poster featuring the original and newly commissioned artwork by Tommy Pocket. A 6 double-sided collector's postcards. So you get like little lobby cards, basically with stills of the movie in it. Limited edition packing with reversible sleeve featuring the original newly commissioned artwork by Tommy Pocket. Limited edition 60-page booklet illustrated by Tommy Pocket featuring new writing of the film by Dennis Saplick, Martin Contario, John Harrison, and Amanda Reyes. Theatrical trailer. I enjoyed that. Image gallery that has basically all stills from the movie. Deleted scenes from the network and TV version. That was pretty interesting what they cut out and what they didn't keep in this movie. 2 vintage EPK featurettes. A conversation with Peter Weir, archival. That was really good. I wish they would have. I don't know if the gentleman's still alive or not, but it would have been interesting to see a new conversation with him about the movie. Brand new video interview with cinematographer John Seal. This was really beautifully shot, especially when you go up to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where it's just basically all flat and just basically farmland. Brand new visual essay of the film's performance by film journalist Stacy Lane Wilson. A vintage 1985 interview with Harrison Ford discussing Witness with critic Bobby Wyant. That was really interesting because you could tell he was in the process to do Mosquito Coast that was released in 1986. So that was kind of interesting about that. Optional 5.1 DTS master audio. Optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. This movie runs hour and 55 minutes, but again, like the other 2 movies, this is a 5 whopper out of 5 movie. This movie is a classic. It's a great movie. It looks beautiful. Arrow did a great job with the picture. Crystal clear. Absolutely beautiful. And this comes out the 31st, comes out Halloween, and this is $59.95. If you're a fan of the movie, I highly recommend this because it has so many goodies in this. I'll put it up there so you can see. Here's all the bonus stuff that I just read to you. So once again, MVD is really, Arrow and Synapse Films is really killing it with great movies. So they basically have everything for you. They have horror with the tombs. You have Iron Fisted Monk with the action, and heavy drama with Witness, with great performances by everybody involved. So I highly recommend these 3 films. MVD Entertainment, thank you so much for sending these over for me. I really appreciate it. You'll never know how much I do. Hopefully, if you guys like, comment, and subscribe, they'll send me more good stuff to view for you guys. So check everything out. Like, comment, and subscribe, like I said on the bottom. Tell me what you thought of the movie. Don't be afraid if you're not used to like action movies or zombie movies, or just, keep your mind open. They're very good. These are really good movies. So highly recommend it. Again, thank you very much to MVD Entertainment for sending these over. All right. I'll be back. I got more goodness from MVD, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye-bye.